It finally happened. I didn't think it was gonna happen. It was too much stuff going their way. But the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, have finally taken down Patrick Mahomes. I didn't think anybody was gonna do this. The way the season was going, like I said, everything was going the Chiefs' way. Penalties, blocked field goals for the game. It's just a whole bunch of stuff went the Chiefs' way this year. I'm like, yep, they're gonna win another championship. They're gonna three-peat. Not to the Eagles. Not to the Eagles. But we finna get into it, man. Let's get it. Yo, what it is, what it ain't, YouTube. This your boy MJTVS coming at you with another banger video, man. Let's get it, let's go. Yes, sir. I know y'all seen the Super Bowl. I know y'all did. Now, let me tell you how I was thinking of what I was thinking about going into the Super Bowl. I'm thinking like, it's the Chiefs. They've been pretty much running roughshod over the AFC for like the past 3-4 years. They already won 2 Super Bowls in a row. This year, Patrick Mahomes didn't even play his best at first, and he still was winning games. Defense was locked down until like the second half of the season, when it was kind of a little iffy there, but they still did their job. They had players hurt, still winning. They brought in the DeAndre Hopkins. They had Xavier Worthy that was starting to come into his own. One of their best other wide receivers got hurt at the beginning of the season. I forgot his name. Is it Cooks or something like that? He was hurt. So I'm looking like, no matter what the injuries are, as long as they got Patrick Mahomes, they are going to find a way to win the game. The refs might help them out sometimes, or the other team just can't get out their own way, but Patrick Mahomes is always going to find a way to win the game. So coming to this game, I'm like, yeah, the Eagles, they've been balling. I ain't gonna lie. They started off slow, but the second half they was dominating. The second half of the season they was dominating, and they got into the playoffs. They beat the Rams. The Lions wasn't in their way no more. They beat the young up-and-coming Washington Commanders. They dominated them. So I'm looking like, what's gonna happen in the Super Bowl, man? What is going to happen? And y'all see what happened. When I tell you, the whole time I was watching this game, every time the Eagles score, I was celebrating. They went up like 24-0 at halftime. I'm like, the game's still not over. Y'all gotta go into the second half thinking it's 0-0, because Patrick Mahomes is gonna find a way to come back into this game. But that Eagles defense, they was number one the whole year. Dominate. But I didn't want to believe against Patrick Mahomes. You can't stop Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Andy Reid offense is straight lethal. When they clicking on all cylinders, they're so lethal. I'm like, I don't know if the Eagles can stop them. I don't know. But they did. They surprised me. The Chiefs did a great job in stopping Saquon Barkley. No big plays. This is where the Chiefs went wrong at. They were so worried about Saquon Barkley that they forgot about Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley didn't beat you. Jalen Hurts did. Did nobody believe in Jalen Hurts? Everybody thought that he was just a game manager and the whole offense is Saquon Barkley, which it pretty much was. I'm not gonna lie, because he's definitely in the MVP race. I think he was like 3rd or 4th finishing. The whole offense was Saquon Barkley. The Chiefs did a great job in stopping Saquon Barkley. But I feel like the Eagles went into this game. They knew they were so worried about Saquon, they forgot about Jalen. And Jalen was picking them apart, running and throwing the ball. Now, if you forget, they played in the Super Bowl against each other about 2 years ago. Jalen Hurts did his thing once again. They just didn't have Saquon Barkley. Because they scored it was like 35-38 in the other Super Bowl they lost to the Chiefs with. Jalen Hurts did all he could, but Patrick Mahomes came through. This time Jalen Hurts was like, nah, this is not going to happen again. You lost your mind, Patrick Mahomes. The way the Eagles did Patrick Mahomes was damn disgraceful, nasty, disrespectful. They had their mitigated guard to make Patrick Mahomes look like a straight average quarterback. Everybody, if Patrick Mahomes, they already saying that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. Already better than Tom Brady and everybody. If he would have won this game, he was going to be the GOAT. Most definitely. I would admit, because I'm not a Chiefs fan. I do not like the Chiefs. But if he would have won this game, can't nobody stop him from being the GOAT. Can't nobody. This man been to the AFC Championship like every year since he's been a starting quarterback. So I'm looking like he's too consistent. He got to be the GOAT. If you get a 3-peat, the only 3-peat in NFL history, he got to be the GOAT. But they made that man look average. It made that man look below average. He was scared to throw the ball. he thought he didn't have enough time in the pocket. He was just overthrowing people and throwing the ball to the ground. It was bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was so amazed. I'm like, in the picks that he was throwing, like, I'm looking like, Patrick, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you didn't see that man right there? It's like Patrick Mahomes, like, I'm not gonna lie. Jalen Hurts deserved to win Super Bowl MVP. Oh, he should have won co-MVP because that D-line destroyed the Chiefs O-line. Destroyed them. Williams, Sweat. I can't name all their players, but my boy Sweat, he was dominating that whole game. I think he ended with 2.5 sacks. They couldn't stop him. Every time Patrick Mahomes dropped back, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. He was scared. He was ready for his life. And then they played this game so perfectly that anybody else with Patrick Mahomes run the ball, he's going to get a first down. Automatically. And you can't do nothing about it. The Eagles, they made sure they contained the quarterback into the pocket and then they stayed in their lanes. Patrick Mahomes couldn't just run up the middle and get a first down no more. They was on it. I have never seen a team get dominated so bad. I think last time I seen a team get dominated this bad was when Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. That was the last time I seen somebody get dominated like this. It was bad, bro. Let's check out the stats right quick. Let's check out the stats, man. All right, the game was 40-22. Let's see. Patrick Mahomes threw it. Now, this game was not this close. This is a blowout still, but the score is misleading because they scored like two meaningless touchdowns at the last minute. The game was already over. It was really like 40-6. That was the score. This is a fake score. Patrick Mahomes threw it 32 times, completed 21 passes for 257, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. This is an inflation of his stats because he did all this at the last minute when the game was already over. He should have never been in the game that long the way the score was, but he stayed in the game and padded his stats. But he had a bad game. This is probably the worst game I ever seen Patrick Mahomes play. Ever in his whole career. All right. And then they stopped running the ball. Like Kareem Hunt balling. So as Isaiah Pacheco was hurt for most of the season, they brought in Kareem Hunt. He was balling. He was doing his job. They literally ran it. 7, 8. They literally ran it only 11 times. And they are balanced type offense. You have to have the run game so Patrick Mahomes can beat you in the passing game. And they stopped running the ball. They just kept on throwing the ball. They couldn't even throw the ball either because they was getting sacked. Seemed like every play. Man. Xavier Worthy, rookie, he balled, but it was meaningless. It was meaningless. Travis Kelce, man. See, I knew Travis Kelce wasn't having a good game because they did not show Taylor Swift but one time. And they booed her as soon as they showed her on the Jumbotron. So I knew when they only showed Taylor Swift one time, Travis Kelce's having a bad game. Off rip. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches for 18 yards, 1 touchdown. He scored the last minute meaningless. Juju didn't do nothing. Hollywood Brown didn't do nothing. Yeah. It was pretty trash. I ain't gonna fake it. Let's see the Eagles. My boy Jalen Hurts, he threw that bad pick when he just launched it when he was about to get sacked. But this man balled. 17 of 22, 221, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Man, he had the most rushing yards. I'm going to give Eagles credit. They kept on running the football with Saquon Barkley. Even though he was getting nowhere with the ball, they were still running that mug. Keep doing what got you there. Jalen Hurts, 11 carries for 72 yards and 1 touchdown. He's the reason why they won this game. Everybody thought that Saquon was going to get MVP. Jalen Hurts. Now you gotta put Jalen Hurts in the top 10 of quarterbacks in the NFL. You have to. You don't got no choice. You don't have no choice, man. This man controlled the game. He made one mistake at the beginning of the game. Other than that, he ain't make no mistakes. He kept the plays alive. He was running the ball well. Got a touchdown. Saquon did what he could because the Chiefs keyed in on him, but he still did what he could. He also got 6 catches for 40 yards. Devontae Smith balled. AJ Brown with his crybaby self He got a touchdown. He did his job. Dotson, he did cool. Yes, sir, man. Sacks. Williams got 2 sacks. Sweat got 2.5 sacks. Jordan Davis got 1. They was getting to their quarterback, bro. They had Patrick Mahomes looking scared. I'm telling you, that game was crazy. I'm not gonna fake it. That game was crazy, man. But yes, sir, man. I just wanted to make this video, man, just talking about the Super Bowl. What y'all think about the Super Bowl? Was it a great game? It wasn't no great game. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a blowout. That was pitiful. But I loved it because the Chiefs lost. I loved it. But what did y'all think about the halftime show too? Kendrick Lamar, he actually performed not like us. And you know, that's all over social media right now. This man said Drake name and everything. Like, he didn't care. Like, he was going, hey, you had, I ain't gonna lie, you have to perform the song that got you performing at the Super Bowl. So you ain't had no choice but to sing that song. Yeah, man, I feel like his performance was like a 7 out of 10. A lot of people say it's the worst halftime show of all time. A lot of people say it was a great halftime show. I think I enjoyed it for what it was, because he really couldn't do too much. Because, you know, Kendrick, he's a passionate rapper, but a performer for the Super Bowl, he did the best he could, I feel like. So I gave it a 7 out of 10. Yes, sir, man. Comment down below what y'all think about the Super Bowl, man. What y'all think about Patrick Mahomes' performance. What y'all think about Jalen Hurts' performance, Saquon performance, everybody, man. What y'all think about the halftime show? Yes, sir. This is it, man. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below things that you want me to react to, and turn on post notifications to be alerted when I post some videos out here, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Let's get it. Peace.